here. Yeah, it's right here. And then, yep. Good. I forgot that yes, okay. And then we'll just hit this X and then pull.
Good morning, everyone. 6:30. This week's code of conduct is don't overpromise or underdeliver. 9 days without a recordable injury. I'm going to present cold and flu prevention. It's here. Back to school. Weather's changing. Cold. Helpful tips here is wash your hands often. Get at least 8 hours of sleep a night. Eat fruits and vegetables. They're filled with your vitamins. It's a good time to start a supplement too.
Start a what?
Supplement, getting vitamins in.
Beer count?
Huh? Beer count? No, unfortunately. Get a flu shot and exercise regularly. We should be starting up. We're going to do something we did like last year. Get the flu shots here. Get that set up so we can get that done again. Don't share germs. Germs spread through the air surface or air and surfaces. Use your elbow to cover your cough or sneeze. Use alcohol spray or wipes to keep common areas disinfected. So that's your bathrooms, kitchen, printers, shared trucks. You know, somebody sneezes or get that over the steering wheel, and then someone else comes in and touches it, and then you're moving along. Keep your distance from family and coworkers who are sick. I know we've had a few people here sick, and should respect people's, areas. Make sure that you're not, right in with them. Interesting facts I found was the velocity of a cough is 60 miles per hour, and the velocity of a sneeze is 100 miles per hour or more. This is called the sneeze cloud. There's 40,000 droplets or more in there of liquid that's flying from your sneeze.
He's at 100 miles an hour, Kenny? You're more like 85 mile an hour guy, but. Oh, fuck you.
It's an email.
Should I rub your nose or
Matt, how do I
on your attendance right there? It's on there, spot.
Okay. Thanks, Alberta. Nothing for corporate announcements this week. Corporate tips, we were talking about measuring devices, measuring distances. It would seem that the tape measure is pretty straightforward, but people still struggle with it. We had one project where the inspector didn't know how to use it. Remember that, John? He took his, the end, that's a tang, it's called at the end, with the rivet, and he smashed the rivet so it wouldn't slide.
Nice.
And then he tells us how, we're not meeting the right dimensions.
It's got an 1/8 of an inch, ain't it?
It's a 16th. No. 16th. Basically, you have the riveted end tag, and it automatically adjusts the 0 mark, whether you're pulling it or whether you're compressing it. And the clip is a 1/16 of an inch, typically. And you should know also that your first inch isn't a whole inch because it adjusts for that 1/16. So also, there's a few other features that are interesting about a tape measure. One is the end is usually made serrated to scribe, a piece of wood maybe, or a piece of steel or something. And it allows you to mark it so that you don't have to go fishing for your pencil like I'm always doing. Length of the case is usually almost always marked on the side, so that the advantage there is you can drop it in a contained area and slide your tape out and just add the dimension there. So it makes it easier than folding your tape around. And another thing that's kind of a big deal is your blade width. And the greater the width and also usually the curvature means that you have a lot more standout. So you can feed it out further before it goes like that, of course. And the Stanley FatMax is one of the best category, as I'm sure all you guys know. So the accuracy usually is roughly a 1/16 of an inch, and the precision is usually marked down to a 32nd. It's awful hard for my eyes to see that, but I suppose you could with the right eyes, with young eyes. And another neat feature that's available now is that there's magnetic cases, so you can attach it to something that's magnetic and pull off that. Kind of handy. Of course, a big deal is also keeping them maintained too. Clean, and don't get them caught in between stuff like sometimes happens. So Hyde Park Elementary School is our project we're profiling this week. And we're contracted with Wright and Morrissey for the concrete construction on the Hyde Park Elementary addition. This is off the drawings. This is right in Hyde Park. And they're adding and connecting to some of the older buildings in the gym. A little bit of underpinning going on there. It looks like they put in some fairly deep timbers to extend out over the facade. And we put in a footing there. And a frost wall. Some slab work going on. Not quite sure what that would be. Does anyone know?
It's going to be a water tank.
Water tank. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. And some
Water storage.
kind of a few zigzags in the wall. Guys love to do that, right? And then some slab work going on here. I believe that was yesterday. So slab on deck. So pretty good stuff. And then from the archives, I show a picture of some similar type of work at the Sheldon Museum Arts and Education Center back in 2012. So that's what I get. Have a good day out there. Rodney.